I think that still G-Class is G-Class because it looks really like the old one, just it's modernized, everything is modern, as you can see, but the G-Class DNA is there, and it was developed on the Schokl mountain, which is in Austria, near the Graz, Magna Steyr, the factory of the G-Class. So really, the DNA is there, and it's so much more better, also for the driving dynamics and etc. Here you can see the ambient lighting, and all the interior parts are hugely different to the previous generation. Burmester sound system, and fully electric seats. So I want to show you how you can extend the support for the ties here. It's really quickly, this seat is moving quickly. And we can see exclusive interior in this car. You can get a bunch of different interior colors and also the seat styles. So here you can see the headrest, how it's moving. And I want to mention I also filmed the G-Class 500 or 550 in the US, it's called. And yeah, I will be linked it in the description box in that video. So it's very in-depth, it's like 50 minutes or something like that. So it's really, really in-depth with the beige interior. And what is really interesting, here are the digital panels. I will show you these panels shortly in the interior review. But yeah, what I want to mention is that the first one was the G50, the V8 non-AMG model. Then came the 63 AMG, and now the 350 and 400 diesel. And maybe then we will see later the more powerful AMG variant. Okay guys, so this is the interior of the G350d, which is the only diesel option for the new G-Class. And basically it looks the same as the G500. So it depends on the options which you have in the vehicle. So this car is pretty loaded. It has a lot of options. As you can see, it has a premium AMG black leather interior with these AMG seats. This is perforated, so the seats can be ventilated. This is also very soft, this headrest. And the whole interior has ambient lighting. As you can see, this is a purple color. It has a carbon decor inside of the vehicle, here in the middle console and also here in the doors. And this is steering wheel, which is heated. You have here the toggle for this. As you can see, you can put it on the heating, and also it's electrically adjustable, so you can put it up and down. Very nice new style steering wheel. So with this part you control the dashboard, digital dashboard, and with this one you control the middle command display. Both screens are 12-inch screens, and right now this is in sport setting, as you can see here. So with this touchpad you control the middle display. You can set a bunch of different things: service, assistance, trip, navigation, radio, media, telephone, design. And you can have a sport, classic or progressive. My favorite is a sport because it reminds me AMG. And you have illumination, I mean ambient lighting here, here, everywhere basically. Everything is light up, even the feet. So yeah, it's very cool. It's very modern and futuristic. Also, you sit pretty high. If you can see, this is GLC, so yeah, you can see these speakers, which are the same as the indicators, which are located here, as you can see, and here is a button for that. So I'm not going in depth for this. You can check out my G500 video to see every detail. Link will be in the description box, or you can find it on my channel. So yeah, you can set a whole of different things like navigation. You can put it here also. And you have trip settings, eco display, fuel consumption and stuff like that. This diesel is pretty cool because you can have a lot lower fuel consumption and still drive a new G-Class. So this is a sensible choice. And on this screen you control it with this touch area. So you can have here the navigation, radio, media, telephone, in-car office, connect, vehicle and system. So in vehicle you can actually set, I was adjusting the ambient lighting, but you can select the seats, you can put them on massage, you can have a dynamic seat, lumbar support, so a lot of things. So this is how it looks with the ignition on, and this is the AC. So you can set dynamic seat, which is very cool, and in the corner opposite side will inflate. So if you are going in the left corner, the right side will inflate this one or that one, and yeah, that's pretty fantastic. I tried it in the GT 4-door and it holds you nicely in the seat, so that's yeah, really good system. And of course you have other things like a massage, lumbar support, side bolsters. So yeah, pretty cool seats. Climate control, you can set it like different things. You can have ionization, you can sync both sides, otherwise you can choose temperature for each side of the vehicle. Also here is a carbon decor. Dynamic select, you can put car in different driving modes. So you can have a sport, individual, sport, comfort or eco. So you can see how these parameters are changing. So you can set also the suspension on different levels. So you can have an individual, so you can have a sport engine but with the comfortable suspension. Then you can also see here the engine data, so you can see how much kilowatts, newton meters this car using. You can see the temperatures of the vehicle, and here you can see actually also car battery, the voltage, and vehicle data. Here you can see off-road, and if the car is on incline or decline, and also on the side you can see the elevation and which direction you are traveling, also the angle of your steering. Assistance, this is for a lot of different assistance. Systems, consumption, self-explanatory. Light settings, here you can have ambient lighting. In this vehicle you can set it in these different colors. As you can see, this is yellow. You can have orange, yellow, green. It's pretty interesting. You have also these like light blue. And this is purple, maybe the most visible. Red. This is like pink. Not pink, maybe less saturated purple. And then we have white, which is kind of like a plain. So I will leave it here. This is for the multi-beams. You can basically turn on and turn off the intelligent system. Surround lighting, this is like a lighting from the mirrors. Exterior light shut off. So yeah, these things you can set it in the car. Vehicle, you have also the system setup, and here you can change units, languages, time and date, connectivity, audio, input. So for example in audio you can adjust the level on these things, level of the volume. Also what is very nice are these vents. You can turn them on or off, it's pretty smooth. And you have locking diffs here. I'm not going to push them, but as you can see here, you have this is a front diff, middle diff and rear diff. Rarely you need this in a G-Class because it's pretty capable car, maybe in the sand or if you're stuck in the mud or something like that. So this is for the AC. You can have auto setting and all these settings. You have navigation, radio, media, telephone. This is for the car, and these are hazard lights. If you open this, you have a cup holders. So if your car FOB battery dies, then you need to place the key here and then start the car. You have a 12-volt socket, 2 cup holders. So if you press here, it will close. And here you have a dynamic button, as I show you, manual transmission, turn off the stabilization, turn off display, 360 camera. 360 camera, maybe you need to start the car for that. Low range, this is also for the off-road, and this is to control the command system. So this handle is pretty legendary for the G-Class. It's always here, decor in carbon. So here in the glove compartment you have some storage space, and if you take a look here in the middle, you have this pretty deep armrest storage with 2 USB-A ports and SD card, so pretty good. And on the top we have mirror with the lights and also microphone here, and this is a handle, so if you want to get out. Here in the middle you have also the Burmester sound speaker and some buttons for the lights, SOS button, Mercedes Me button, and this is control for the panoramic roof. You can also open it like this to have a clean air, I mean fresh air, or you can just put it like this on the ventilation. And this, like a cover, is manual actually, so if you don't want anything, then you can close it like this, like a parts where the light can go. So yeah, that's interesting. The seat belts are adjustable and they are red. Very nice. So yeah, that's about it. These seats are, as I said, AMG line, black Nappa leather seats, ventilated, and pretty nice contour. I'm just going to show you now the rear seats. So I would drive like this. You're sitting pretty upright here, so yeah, maybe pretty off-road position in this car. And you really need to slam the doors, as you can see. I tried it like 2 times and I didn't close it properly, so you need to slam it. And this is made on purpose because G-Class owners love it. You have some hook here. Okay, so this is sitting position. For me, I'm 186 centimeters or 6 feet and 2 inches. And I'm fine here. Basically, I have still like 2 inches. And yeah, a lot of room also here. This is everything is illuminated with ambient lighting. It's pretty cool, fancy. Burmester speaker, control for the window, heated seats, and you can have a tablet here. So this position is pretty down, like not down, but pretty like to the back, like a relaxating position for the driver. But still I have a space here, so that's not an issue. And you can see the ambient lighting from the back as well, how this car looks. It's pretty phenomenal how this looks. And also look at the panoramic window. So you can see also here the ambient lighting, also here. Pretty nice, you can see your shoes. And here you have AC units, AC controls. You can close them or open. You can change the temperature. You have a display here. So you can put like the ventilation on the tree, and you can set the temperature here. And as you can see, it's not changing there, so here is 22 degrees on each side, but here in the rear I change it to the 18, so this is like a we can say 3 zone. So on the rear floor mats you have also AMG logo, which is pretty cool. And these are also the rear seats. They have like a perforated leather, so it's pretty cool. So this headrest is manually adjustable. And here in the middle you have an armrest, which has 2 cup holders, and it's pretty comfortable. And maybe this could be also like a ski hatch. You can open this. So pretty solid interior. You have also red seat belts and red stitching. Very nice interior. And also I want to say that the ceiling is from the leather. It's very lovely. And yeah, in general, really cool for a rear passenger. You have also a vent here for the AC. And right now I'm going to show you the boot space. So now let's check out the boot space of the G-Class. And as you will see shortly, the boot space is so big. So here you can see this 5th door opens in a special way, not like a normal SUVs. As you can see, this large leather panel in different spec. It could be like a diamond stitched. You can see these huge openings for the luggage space. So if you have an easy pack cover, under the cover is 454 liters, and the contrast stitching here is a cherry red, and you can see the wheel there. So the wheel is real, and you can see some nets, speaker. You could have a Burmester subwoofer there as well, and you have a 12-volt socket. Really, if you load this car to the top, you can also get a net which will separate the boot space and rear passengers. So you can load the boot space up to the top, and then you have like around 1000 liters, maybe even more. And if you fold down rear seats, it's basically like a van, so you have so much space for a cargo. You can see some additional speakers at the top, so for better surround sound in the cabin. So that's really interesting, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. So really fantastic boot space. Actually underneath there is no like yeah, you cannot open that, so that's one thing to mention. And these hooks are for a net, so you can attach the net there and then put the luggage underneath the net, and then you have like it's more secured then. So guys, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what's your favorite new color on the G-Class, and also what's your favorite engine. So guys, thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.